top Minnesota House Republican is jumping in the race to challenge Governor Tim Walz for the state's top job. House Speaker Lisa Demuth announced her campaign for governor today as she hopes to break a 20-year losing streak for the GOP in statewide office. She spoke to our Caroline Cummings in her first TV interview about that bid.
Minnesotans are ready for a change.
GOP Minnesota House Speaker Lisa Demuth believes she's the strongest candidate to take on DFL Governor Tim Walz, who is seeking a third consecutive four-year term, a rare move that would be unprecedented if he wins. But Demuth would make history on her own. If she can successfully make her case to voters, she'd be the first woman and person of color to lead Minnesota.
I'm biracial. My dad is black, my mom is white, and I was born in the late 60s. And that was really challenging because even though it was legal for my parents to be married here in the state of Minnesota, it wasn't legal in all parts of the country at that time. Later that year, but not at that time. And so I came from a really humble, hardworking background, so I can relate to a lot of things that Minnesotans are facing.
Her identity, she admits, isn't something she often makes the centerpiece of her story.
Why do you not like to talk about that?
If I am the right person for the job at the right time, then choose me. But if you're going to do it just because of me being the first woman, you know, as if I'm elected as governor, the first female governor, the first person of color to be elected as governor here in the state of Minnesota, make sure I can do the job, and that's what I am here to prove.
She'll have to prove to voters she can do the job and also overcome some big hurdles. 2026 is a midterm year that traditionally means political headwinds for the party that's in power in Washington. DFL Governor Tim Walz has become a fundraising powerhouse and is a well-known incumbent. And Republicans have not won a statewide race here in nearly 2 decades. But she thinks her track record in the legislature, most recently as House Speaker presiding over a tied chamber and divided government, gives her an edge and appeals to a broad coalition of voters.
And I have respect for the office that Governor Walz serves in, but I know I'm the best one to run for governor because I'm willing to get rid of all of the negative rhetoric, and I've proven that I can work across party lines in a collaborative and bipartisan fashion, and Minnesotans are ready for that.
But before it can be a choice between Demuth and Walz, she has to first win her own party's nomination.
Will you seek President Trump's endorsement?
I will.
And why do you want it?
I think it's important. I think President Trump has done a great job of delivering on the promises that he made when he was campaigning for his second term. And I think it is important to have that endorsement, so I will definitely be seeking that.
And when asked if she thinks that would hurt her with more moderate voters in a state where President Trump has lost 3 times.
Yeah, I think Minnesota voters are going to look at my record and what I stand for and how I can lead our state. And I think that is the way that people are going to choose to vote.
With photojournalist Mike Durenberger, Caroline Cummings, WCCO News.
Demuth says some of her top issues are making Minnesota more affordable for families and a friendly place for business. She also wants to more aggressively tackle fraud in public programs and improve education as test scores lag behind. Other Republicans are also seeking the GOP nomination for governor, including 2022 nominee Dr. Scott Jensen, Army veteran and business owner Kendall Qualls, and Representative Kristen Robbins, who chairs the House Fraud Committee.